just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next...
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just help.
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until the situation... If I'm understanding you correctly, the Cσrčяigντ harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly... I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to... We convicted one of the Cσrčяigντ harbingers in a court of law, but I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation.
No, we shouldn't.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Cσrčяigντ could be considered as friendly, it is only...
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't...
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. But more importantly, when did I agree to join...
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have...
Lady Furina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from...
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and... So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Furina? Lady Furina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, to make this tea party even more lively,
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Iudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off, and that is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Iudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Cσrčяigντ as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us, so now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Cσrčяigντ.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict...
An outright refusal. Very well, okay. Why don't we back up? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see... It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that, right?
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do. However, if you absolutely must
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to...
So maybe that's not very likely.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress, the details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are... I was only willing to share this information with you because...
So this is what you wanted to see us about before?
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her and detect... The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it.
So that means we bought ourselves some time!
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of...
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the... Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, the fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it shouldn't. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither my...
Oh! Paimon gets it now! That's what...
Correct. I will arrange... So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems...
You two have my... We will rendezvous at the fortress of Meripede's entrance on Aeneas once you've prepared...
Prepared ourselves?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath.
Oh, right! On second thought, is it...
Please do not worry. Since you are you will be compensated according...
Now that's more like it! Come on, traveler, let's go eat the...
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too. A new fontaine, thank you. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about... Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves up... Let's just try our best to...
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of...
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up! Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meripede. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no! Paimon almost forgot that Nervalet told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty...
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of
About that.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to... On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him.
You make it sound easy.
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is...
All right, you got a deal. We'll do anything.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Paimon's so full.
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan. Please.
Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she? All right, Nervalet, we're ready.
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meripede from Rεsεяvαdσs. Careful. You may want to step back.
Ooh, so you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Meripede is naturally, but do not worry, it is not nearly as frightening inside as you...
Paimon hopes you're...
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Ride.
Yeah, we heard about him too.
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. The Duke rarely ever leaves the Fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside. All right, that's about all that...
Don't worry, we won't let you...
Good.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry. They're...
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Oh, it's you, Madeline.
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here.
Yep. Okay, let me see. You are...
That would be us!
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a...
Huh? Wait!
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of... Now I've seen everything. Anyway, please stand in front of the board over there.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch...
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, some...
Huh? Rebirth?
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay. Paimon is...
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names.
So, are you one of the guards here? Did Paimon...
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use... Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires?
So, credit coupons are a current...
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone no matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the... Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less... I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness, and this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of...
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra...
Why didn't you answer?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna...
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. Coupon?
Almost there. It's down through here.